Prisoner XE-47623, welcome to Facility 7. Out of all the numerous scum that inhabit death row, you have been tagged as completely expendable, and you have therefore been placed here, in my care. I am William Keene, the warden of this facility, and the man in charge of the experimental weapons program. In here, I will give you two options: cooperation or death. In Facility 7, we believe in both punishing and rewarding prisoners. If you cooperate and somehow manage to succeed in every trial we place before you, your criminal record will be erased. From then on, you'll be free to ruin your life out in the real world once more. If you start falling behind, however, or make too many mistakes, we shall have no use for you, and your sentence will be carried out. Now, your first choice. Either you walk up to the door and enter the transit, or you can stay in here. If you choose to stay, we will fill the chamber with chlorine gas, and you will die a slow, agonizing death. You have 1 minute to make up your mind.
And welcome, friends, to our next story. That of this prisoner being subjected to some very, very painful sounding tests.
So, you choose life then? How wise. Some people break down before we even start. They say the first few hours are the hardest, when everything is new and traumatic. Some even cry like babies, failing to see that they have been given an opportunity.
Today we are diving deep into a new gem of a game called Magnetic Cage
I will send you
Close.
to the basic evaluation module first. The people upstairs have had a hard time finding suitable subjects in death row.
And clearly I'm a good
we have
one.
been ordered to stop wasting resources. If you ask me though, what is there to waste?
Clearly valuable test subjects.
I will leave you for now. Our dear prison psychologist will take care of the basics. Good luck, prisoner XE-47623, and remember, there is always a way out.
And again, with that, my friends, thank you and welcome to our next grand adventure. One of a prisoner with only one way out, and that way is either, well, one way out, and that way is to live. It is to be subjected to these experiments that they have laid out for us.
Welcome to Facility 7, prisoner XE-47623. My name is Dr. Karen Womberg, the prison psychologist. That, however, is not really what's important right now. What is important is that you pay attention and learn quickly, or you won't make it far in this place.
So this game is a puzzle game, not unlike Portal 2 from what I hear, but vastly different in the same way.
Well then, in the middle of this chamber, there is a device that you will need. It's still what the people upstairs call a prototype, but it should suffice for now. We call it a magnet gun, but I won't tell you how it works since no one here expects you to have an advanced knowledge of physics. Just do what most prisoners do. Push a few buttons and see what happens. I suppose a few words of warning are in order. That device will not only apply forces to objects around you, but you will also be affected. So the stronger the power setting on the magnet gun, the greater the force that pushes or pulls on you and the objects. When you are done playing around, just take the elevator, and I will guide you further in the next chamber.
See, I really don't know what the rest of this is all for, except just to teach you how it works. And how this game works, similar to Portal, is that you have a gun, and you use it to solve your puzzles. And there's a narrator, and you're going through tests, and such on and so forth. But, from what I've experienced, really, it ends right there. This game is different in the fact that you use a magnetic gun to push and pull things. You can use it to push and pull yourself. And then you can increase and decrease the strength. I've only played the first few minutes of it just to kind of get acclimated with it, but I'm excited for this game. I'm excited to orchestrate a prison break, aren't you?
We do not wish to strain you just yet, so we'll start simple. A button and a box. This is all you need to worry about. Feel free to toss it around a bit before moving along.
Yeah, I'm not gonna play around in there. Who wants to play with electricity, you know? Then again, I did just tell my girlfriend the other night,
I hope that you have realized by now.
Don't knock chewing on an exposed electrical wire before you try it.
Attract and repel the objects you encounter. In the next chamber, you will also see how it can affect you. Here, though, it's more of the same.
Come on.
Boxes and buttons.
There we go. And the story behind the electrical wire thing is I apparently have really bad luck with my laptop chargers. I've had the same MacBook Pro for like 5 years, and I've probably gone through 1 to 2 chargers every year. So I'm somewhere between, I think, 6 and 8 chargers.
The force that propels you becomes greater if you jump after it builds up. Think of it like tensing your leg muscles a little extra before making the leap.
Interesting. But so about 4 days ago or so?
Everything is going smoothly so far, and you seem to understand the most fundamental uses of the magnet gun. But just so you know, this is the easy part. I would hate for you to get your hopes up, only to have them crushed later on.
No, there was really no point. But a few days ago, I was simply picking up my laptop off my bed, and the charger crackled and died. And my laptop is so old and is running so slow, I'm really about just done with it. But I honestly feared for my life because it wasn't just a small little thing, it was a legitimate crackle.
Without falling down even once. You will get an extra star in the protocol. Otherwise, well, I guess there are other promising inmates.
Oh.
Disappointing.
Gosh darn it.
Well,
I was hoping she wouldn't
no
notice.
matter. I'm sure you will do your absolute best to not disappoint me again.
Can I restart this? Can I? I don't know where it's gonna take me. This one, clearly. My data suggests... Oh. Alright, yeah, sick. I gotta try it again.
If you can make it across without falling down even once, you...
I'm so ashamed right now. I'm gonna sit here in the corner.
Falling down even once, you will get an extra star in the protocol. Otherwise, well, I guess there are other promising inmates.
Alright, so I'll be honest with you guys, the first time I kind of came through this area, I did not succeed in doing this, so I wanted to see what would happen. What, no congratulations?
The device in your hands will not
fine.
make things lighter for you. The D-27 prototype is still a bit rough around the edges and has a fairly limited power output. It will be interesting to see how you handle these heavier objects.
Watch your back. Okay, I don't remember seeing that there before. Uh-oh. See, in here I thought this game would be, you know, something normal as a prisoner being subjected to experiments with prototype weapons can be. But a friend of mine who has also played this game was telling me that,
You are doing excellent so far. I have high hopes that you shall prove to be at least an intermediate source of data. That is, if you reach the more mentally demanding challenges. This place, it's more like a marathon than a sprint. Take your time and learn the basics before you move on. Once the evaluation is over, you will have precious little time to learn.
He was telling me that there are somewhere between, I think it was like 8 or 9 different endings in this game, which really has a lot to behold there, and I am excited to see what crazy twists and turns will be given to us. What kind of choices? No? Can't hop up there? Let me up! Oh, what's up there? Oh, hello. Can I pick up the block? Nope. Okay. Oh, wait. Darn it. What does that do? How do I get up there? Oh, I almost had that. Nope. Gotta run. Jump! There's got to be a way up there. Am I missing something? Something over here, perhaps? Yeah, because down here's just the door. Is there like a bunny hop that I can... Ooh. Haha! Bugger! Ooh, I got an achievement. I'd rather climb than crouch. Take the high road and crouch and climb. What is up here? What is up here? Wow. Is there another way up here that I was missing? There is. How do I get up there? Oh, I must have hit the ceiling. I wonder. Bugger. Haha. Really? That's it? Thought I had an Easter egg there. I wasted, I don't know, like 5-10 minutes doing that. Gosh darn it. That was almost pointless.
Look around you, observe the area, and use the environment to your advantage. This is the most important advice I can give you. Others who monitor you later on will probably not be as generous with their advice as I am.
Get on there. Man, I'm kind of really disappointed about that now. I was so psyched. I was like, man, I found a secret.
Boxes and buttons, right. I think we've got this covered. Moving along.
It goes to show that there's a lot to this game. More to it than I originally thought.
I am certain that you can do better than you did in the last chamber.
What do you mean?
Stay sharp, dear. Neither of us would like the things I would have to do to you if you start falling behind.
What do you mean better than in the last chamber? Get up there. Wonder if there was a secret place in there. Man, now I'm gonna be paranoid with this. Ooh. dummies?
This chamber is different than what you've seen so far. In fact, it's not about manipulating magnetic forces or weapons testing. In here, it's all about you making a choice. Is that clear? There will be no second chances at this, just so you know. Now then, would you kindly leave the magnet gun at the designated stand? We cannot continue unless you do. Oh, and don't worry, you'll get a new one later. If all goes well.
I don't know if I like the sound of the "would you kindly."
As this is just a preliminary test chamber, the choice before you is rather simple. Later choices might be a lot more difficult for you. You ready? In the middle of the chamber, there is a button. My question for you today is the following. Will you press it? You have 20 seconds to make up your mind, so I suggest that you think quickly. The countdown has begun. Make your choice.
Sure. I'll press it.
Well done. You may go back the way you came. Nothing more to see here. Once the lights above the door turn green, you can leave the chamber and enter the transit to your cell.
Guys, what's going on? Okay, then. Not sure what kind of choice I had in the matter, but on we go, I suppose.
Well done, subject XE-47623. You've managed to dig your way through the basic evaluation chambers with a passable grade.
Hey, I did great.
I'm sure the pleasure has been mutual. Good luck and welcome to the weapons testing program. Try to get some rest before Warden Keene sends for you.
Rest? Where am I going to rest? Like, here? Okay. Wasn't a long rest. I demand nap time! Nap time! Watch, no sleep.